Hi, this is Anya. I'm here with Wesley, who is graduating this week. Wesley made a major career change by getting into welding. Hi, Wesley. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Thanks for having me.
First off, how old are you?
I'm 26. I'll be 27 in a month.
Okay, and you're graduating this week, correct?
Yep, it's Friday.
Okay, congrats on that.
Thank you.
You have a 4-year degree.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a 2-year degree from Butler, and then I went for another 2 years to Friends University.
Okay, what did you get a degree in?
So I did zoo science and zoology at Friends, and then at Butler it was just associates in science.
Okay, so how long did you use that degree?
I used the degree for probably 5-ish years, 4 to 5 years. I worked at Central County Zoo with a lot of large megafauna, so I did that for several years.
Cool. Why didn't you stay in that role?
Zookeeping is very niche. You don't meet a lot of zookeepers, obviously. And so to grow in that field and to flourish is somewhat difficult.
Yeah.
The pay isn't very good, and it's hard to move up and promote yourself and to go any further than kind of where you start at. You'll find a lot of zookeepers, wherever they started is kind of where they are for a long time.
Okay.
So
not very much growth at all?
No, not at all.
Is the previous job you did related in any way to why you chose welding, or just complete change?
No, my coworker, her husband, is a welder in Wichita. And I met him several times, and he always talked about all the good money he makes and like how he never worries about work or anything like that, or not having a job. So that was really enticing to me. And I'm not afraid to work with my hands, and I never want to be behind a desk.
Yeah.
So it was a big career change, but it also like a lot of similarities, like just manual labor work, and but yeah, it's nothing close to what I used to do.
That makes sense. What made you choose Heartland Welding Academy?
So it was either Heartland or going to the pipe fitting union here in Wichita, and I chose Heartland because I feel like I'd had to be tied to the pipe fitting union for 5 years to get the apprenticeship. Here I could get a very in-depth knowledge of welding, pipe fitting, the career and everything that goes into it from men who've been in the field for years and years. And it's more personalized. It's not like I'm going out with some guys in the field and maybe 5 months in I start learning finally. Here it's like day one you learn, and you're taught one-on-one with an instructor. Anytime you need any questions, you're allowed to mess up and screw up and learn. And that's just how I learn better. That's like personally how I knew I would succeed better that way.
Okay. What was the hardest thing to learn while at school that welding related?
Patience. Not being frustrated that you couldn't do it like off day one. It was very focusing. Like right off the bat, I couldn't be welding and then like be thinking about, what I'm doing the next day.
Yeah.
I had to be very focused on what I'm doing. It was very good for me.
Okay.
Personally.
What made the greatest impact on your time here?
Definitely the instructors. Chuck in particular, and how he talked about the life after welding, from getting out under the welding hood. Like, how do you plan 10 years from now when you want to go beyond and go further and promote yourself and grow in the industry besides just welding forever? Like, how do you want to retire?
Yeah.
And then Brandon as well, like his experience in the field and all the mistakes he made has really like helped me plan and think what I want in this field.
Okay. So where are you heading off to work?
So I'll be working for a company that produces proving meters and measuring meters for oil lines and petroleum lines. I'll be building mostly like trailers and platforms that these sit on and ride, so it'll be mostly MIG welding and flux core welding.
Okay. Do you know like what your starting wage is going to be at all?
So I tested in, so I did the weld test, and the man I did it with, he said he'll probably put me in about 22 an hour.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Are there any expenses paid or any other benefits provided by the company?
Insurance, they have really good health insurance plans for, if you're single, it's better. Obviously, if you have a family, you pay more, but really good health insurance, paid time off, sick leave, vacations. It's not like any travel work. I don't get any per diem, like for paying for housing or food or anything. It's just hourly wage. And then at the end of the year, they do profit sharing bonuses, and you do raises throughout the year and stuff. So
that would be nice. Yeah. How many companies did you send your resume off to?
So locally, I sent off to probably 20, and then travel jobs I did probably around another 15. I heard back from about 15 local companies. The travel jobs, they take longer to hear back from just because that's like a whole different field to travel. So I haven't heard back from any of those, but I only sent them out about 2 weeks ago. So I would expect to hear back from those ones in probably about 2 weeks.
Okay.
When they get back to you.
So there's no shortage of jobs at all?
No, you could pick and choose. There's never a panic to where like I take whatever is given to me first. Like this, there's no feeling of being desperate. I pick out the ones I really wanted, and the ones I didn't really feel too hot about, I pushed those back, and the ones I wanted, I brought to the front to where I wanted to do this first.
Okay. What would you say to others looking to get into a trade school that possibly had a 4-year degree or started off in college, such as yourself? It's never too late to get in. Don't feel like you're stuck in the career you chose in college, or like you have to stay with the degree you have. It's a trade school is a great restart button. It's a good way to get into an industry that can make you good money, not even quickly, but just steady money. That's just like there's no worry or anxiety about like, where will I be in 2 years? It's like there's always work somewhere. If you don't like this company, you can leave it and go somewhere else because there's always work to do. There's always opportunity.
So it's definitely it's a good gamble to gamble on yourself in that way. I don't regret the degree and what I did. I loved zookeeping still, but this is a safer, more comfortable gamble on yourself to go to a trade school. It's a skill that you'll always have, a skill that will always be needed, no matter what the trade is. Yeah.
All right, well, that's it for our interview with Wesley. Thank you everyone for tuning in.